There, my name is Paul Harvey and this is a Market That video. So today I want to turn my attention to Google Analytics, and it's something that you really must have on your website if you have any plans to do anything with digital marketing, because analytics will give you the insights that you need to find out what's working, what's not working, and loads and loads of other data about who your target market is or where people are going and this sort of stuff. There's so much you can do with analytics now, but there is an issue with it. And one of the issues is if you're in a busy office and you and your staff use your website as a point of reference, then the danger is that the clicks that you all do, because everybody from the office probably either does a quick Google search or does something to click into the website, will turn up and show as a entry into your website, and that will distort your data, particularly if you've got quite a few people and you're doing quite a lot in the daytime. So it's quite important to exclude your data from the process. So the way you do that is, so here's an analytics screen here. Now this is an account that I don't use very often, so there's not a lot of information in this account. But what you do is you go into the main screen and you go to the admin tab here. And what we're going to do, we're going to set up a filter. We're going to use filters. So what you're going to need to know is the IP address of your office location. And the way you find that out is by typing into Google, what is my IP address? Now this happens to be the IP address I'm using at the moment, so we'll copy that IP address there. Now that is a unique address that is unique to where I am operating this computer at this time. So ideally you must do this at your office so that you actually get that unique address from your office location. And you go back into analytics and we go into filters. Now there's a filter already on here for this, but the address has changed. So what we'll do, we'll click into the filter. So what you would normally do perhaps is, let's cancel that actually, is you would add a filter. You type the filter name. So you might type the filter name, so we're going to call it Market That IP. And then we're going to use a custom filter in this case. We're going to exclude. And we're going to do down here, we need to click down here and we need to find IP address. There it is, just past it, IP address. And then Control V into there. It's not case sensitive, that's fine. Include location, that's not relevant. Exclude filter IP address, filter verification. It can't do a verification on this because it's a specialist filter, but it will work, and just press save. Right, and now there are two IP addresses now that are now being excluded from any of the data. And that's all you need to do. Just that simple process will exclude all of your office chatter and office data that's on your website from appearing in your figures. And what you'll find is when you go into the data itself, now let's see if I can find out how to get in there. Let's go to acquisition and then go to overview. What you'll see at the bottom, at the top of the page, it's actually not showing it now, it was showing it earlier. All traffic, let's see if that works. Often you see a little badge at the top here which says you are looking at filtered results. It's choosing not to show it for me now for some reason, I don't know why, but it is choosing to show it. Let's see if that works. No, often you get a little message at the top here that says you are looking at filtered results, but that's fine. You'll know you're doing filtered results. But the most important thing is it will take out the IP address and stop contaminating your data. So I hope that's helpful. This was Paul Harvey. This is a Market That video talking about analytics and filtering out your IP address.